Hi, welcome to the next edition of Cool New Ideas. It's back. We're doing it again. I'm super excited about this list. I definitely want a spot where I can just think of new brews I want to try and just randomly try them for a video. That's what this slot's for. And today I wanted to see how Karn would actually perform in Gates. So it's been a minute since I played some Gate action, and I wanted to get into it again because that's one of my favorite archetypes in the Pioneer format. If you like Gates, let me know down in the comment section, and hit that bell notification, share, subscribe, do all those things. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. Let's get there, and let's get into the deck list. So I'm not going to break down the Gates because there's 28 lands in the deck. There's many different one-ofs of Gates. It's a thing. We have Growth Spiral, Bring to Light, Root, Evolution. Those are our Root and Evolution we can get with the Bring to Light, along with our Gates Ablaze, which is quite important. Also, we get BTL to Golos to get our mazes in, which is quite nice. We have 3 Cobras, because it does die quite frequently, and I don't think I want more than one, because if, Kill Spell gets the first one, playing a second one's probably not going to do much any more help. So we have 2 Dryads instead, as a way to, fix our mana, as well as hopefully be able to drop multiple Gates in a given turn with Guild Summit, which is quite nice little combo. Now, where Gates helps with Karn is we get Gate Colossus, which is a sweet way of going about this. It's not really a card you ever really want to draw early in the game, and you mainly want to keep your interaction pieces. So being able to just play Karn, tutor for Gate, and go from there, since Gates Ablaze can't kill Karn, it's quite nice to be able to get multiple things off of it. Then we have our unique Karn package, Portable Hole for small things. We have Might, Tormod's Crit, Pithing Needles. We could bring one in against Mono Green. Damping Sphere for Lotus Field. Bank Buster for aggro. Mid-range piles. We have Stone Brain for combo decks. And then we have Karn Silax as a wrath we can get with Karn. It keeps getting exiled, so we keep getting it back. We have Chariot as another alternative way to win the game with our Golos and our Gate Colossus. So that is our sweet deck today. Karn Gates for Pioneer. Let's get into it. Team Vents passes. We will drop down a Guildgate. Go. Consider. This hand, I don't think the Grazer is very good. Wait, I have to Grazer. Thing in the Ice. Alright, passes. Forest. So, Guildgate. Grazer. Forest. Pass the turn. Canal. Chart a Course. Seems pretty good. Passes. Summit. Plaza. Gain some life. White. Red. Blue. Omnath. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Considers. Lightning axes my Omnath. Plays a pathway. Considers to flip the Thing in the Ice. Smacks me for 7. Growth Spiral. Rakdos Guildgate. Cobra. Is it Guildgate? Impulses. I figured that was going to happen. We'll add green. Play the Grazer. Pass the turn. Considers. A second Thing in the Ice. Treasure Cruise. Plays an island. Treasure Cruise. Hits me for 7. We will jump. Play Plaza. Gain some life. Guild Summit. Question is, do I draw 2 or 1? Let's do 2. And then play Cobra. Play the Pathway. I guess he just needs to cast 2 spells. And he gets to flip this. Hit me for 14. Impulses. Arclight Phoenix. So he's not going to hit me with the other one. Interesting. We're at 9. Play Omnath. Draw a card. Play Guild Summit. Draw a card. Gain some life. Play Grove. Play a Gruul Guildgate. Add some mana. Draw a card. Play Summit. Pass the turn. Treasure Cruise. And we scoop it up. Okay. I guess we bring in volleys. Probably down the Cobra, to be honest. Run it like that. Then make Guildgate. Go. And now, passes. Spiral. That's not bad for next turn. Play Gateway Plaza. Pay. Pass the turn. Plays a Hall of the Storm Giants. Thing in the Ice. Thrawn Portal. Play the Thrawn Portal. We will pick... I guess I need to work towards this Omnath. Plains. Play Guild Summit. Pass the turn. Passes. Gates Blaze. That's not bad for next turn. Play Rakdos Guildgate. Draw a card. Golgari Guildgate. We're racking up all of the potential gates here. We might be getting to the point we just need a Maze's End. Plays an Otawara. Passes. Play Growth Spiral. Ether Gust. Okay. Bottom. Another gate. Interesting. So this is red, white, blue, green. Omnath. Draw a card. Lightning Axe. That's fine. Omnath already did what he's supposed to. Draw another Omnath. Play a Zoria's Guildgate. Draw a card. Ship the turn. Chart a course. He does have an Arc-like in the yard. Second one in the graveyard. Passes. Another unique Guildgate. Man. Omnath number 2. Draw a card. Considers to flip the Thing in the Ice. Karn. Play Guildgate. Another unique one. Pass the turn. Interesting position to be in. Opt. We have 6 of the gates, and we have so many in hand. I wouldn't mind a Dryad off the top, because Dryad plus Growth Spiral is pretty sweet. Steam Vents, Consider, and Treasure Cruise. I think this means Arc-Likes are back. It means I have the Gates Ablaze. How do I get rid of it? 7-8. I guess I should be able to. 2 gates should be able to take care of the whole board. Alright, hits me. That's fine. We're at 5, which is not the end of the world. Alright, so green, blue, Growth Spiral. Play a Golgari Guildgate. Play a Dimir Guildgate. I don't have any green up, so I guess I just Gates Ablaze. Pass. Next turn I have to Karn. I have to Karn get Tormoth Crypt next turn. Plays an island. Chart a course. Just have to pray he can't get... Oh, there's another Arc-like. If he has 2 more spells, he wins. Opt. Top. So, scoop it up. Alright, 0-1. Let's get into the next. Thrawn Portal on Forest. Pass. Blooming Marsh. Duress. That's fine. Takes the Spiral. Dryad. So, that means we're going to Plaza. Pay. Pass. Courtyard. So, we're facing Greasefang, most likely. Which surprised me that he wouldn't take Karn. But, play Dryad. Go. We need a land. We're Fiend's Informant. That's a good sign. It means he doesn't have potential land or Fang. Get rid of Sky Sovereign. There's the Tomb. Passes. Maze's End. Play the Maze's End. I could do X2, but I think I just pass. I need to get this Karn down. Temple Garden. I'm assuming this means Chariot's inbound. Yep. Makes a couple dorks. Passes. Cobra. That's useless. Play Karn. Minus. Take Tormoth's Crypt. Play the Crypt. Go. Goes to combat. I'm assuming everything comes at Karn. Of course. We block Rafine's Informant. Witherbloom Command. Mill some cards. Kills my Dryad. Courtyard. Passes. We draw a Guildgate. That's not bad. Question is, do I play Karn? Or do I just play do I just use Maze's End? Through a land, so it's less likely, I guess this is important. No, we will. Because that gives me a land for next turn. For this Urban Evolution. I think I just take a white source, maybe? White and... I don't want to do white and blue because I have 2 of those. Maybe white and green. Oh my god. I just did the wrong one. Alright. I meant to get the Auras off one, but, you know, Dimir's fine too. Pass the turn. Cast away. Pop the graveyard. Witherbloom Command. Plays a tap Blooming Marsh. I assume turns on the Chariot to get another cat token. So I could play Urban Evolution, or I could Gates Ablaze and then play a Cobra after. We naturally draw the words off Guildgate. Interesting. Gates Ablaze. Cobra. Maze's End. Add a green. Pass the turn. Alright, gets back a Greasefang. Can get back the Chariot. Sure. Comes back. Keep the old one. Turns on the Chariot. Smacks my face. Makes another cat. Take it. Play it. The Guildgate. Add green. Play Karn. Minus Karn. Get Gate Colossus. Play the Gate Colossus. Pass the turn. Thoughtseize takes my Urban Evolution. Boat kills my Karn. Seems weird not to pick Karn, but sure. Gets back to Chariot, makes some more cats, but nothing can be crude. I need a Gates Ablaze. Is everything coming at Karn? So I go to 1. Minus the Karn. So I guess my only out, right, is to bank, draw a card. I guess Chariot. Chariot do it? No, I can't make enough blockers for that. Yeah, I think I have to Bank Buster. And then draw a card. Summit is not going to do it. Alright, so this matchup, we of course bring in volleys. Go down, Bring to Light, Root, up a Needle, down a Cobra. I don't like that. Gilgate, go. Garden, tapped. Volley is perfect. Play a Gruul Gilgate, go. Blooming Marsh, passes. Grazer, Plaza, gain some life. Play Grazer. Play a land, pass the turn. He has 2 Thoughtseizes he could have grabbed. It's a pathway. Man, that's good. He dodged Thoughtseizes. Witherbloom Command. Mill some cards. Drains me. Plays a Thicket. Traverse. Gets a Fang. Passes. We may get a Maze's End. So I definitely play Maze's End. I think it's correct to play the Summit and just pass. That way I can get cards, some card selection going. At this current moment, pass. We need more action. This volley is only going to prolong this so long. There's the Fang. Goes to combat. Targets. Volley. So next turn, I guess I'm going to Karn, get Tormod's Crypt. Plays a Courtyard. Karn. Minus Karn. Take Tormod's Crypt. Play the Crypt. Play Maze's End. Pass the turn. Pathway on green. Can't stay away. Go ahead and eat your graveyard. We untap. Minus the Karn. I have 3 gates. So this costs 5. It's not worth it. Chariot? But is Chariot good? Good Stone Brain. That is interesting. Let's do Golos. I guess that's tapping me out. We will tap that one. Play Golos. We will grab which Gilgate? Rakdos? Alright, that's not helpful. Pass. Asajus. My Golos. We get our Forest. Rafine's Informant. Now I'm regretting not leaving up the blue. Then again, I had no idea he had a Beseiju for that. So he loots with the Rafine's Informant. Get rid of a Tomb. Plays a Vessel and passes. Plays a Marsh too. Uptick Karn. Play a Is It Gilgate. Draw a card. Grazer. I think I tap one of those. This. That. Dryad. Growth Spiral. Can't do anything with that. Growth Spiral. Play a Thrawn Portal for Plains. Draw a card. Pass the turn. We have 6 gates. Cracks the Vessel. Takes a Chariot. Plays that set Chariot. Plays a Godless Shrine. Tapped. Assuming he just passes. Dryad. So I think the correct line here is play Omnath. Draw a card. Plaza. Gain some life. Uptick Karn. Activate Maze's End. Get a Orzhov Gilgate. Play Maze's End. We get to use the mana we just got. Pick up Maze's End. Take Dimir Gilgate. Play Summit. Play Maze's End. We'll play Pithing Needle on Ezekiel's Chariot. He scoops it up. Got a game. I feel quite confident, so let's run it back. Actually, let's cut the evolution for a BTL. Run it like that. Pathway on black. Duress. Takes the volley, I assume. Play Golgari Gilgate. Go. Temple Garden. Untapped. Probably leaving up a Grizzly Salvage. I don't have blue, so I think I just Plaza. Pass. That's nothing to be worried about. Plays a Blooming Marsh. Plays a Fang. Passes. Play a Plaza. Spiral. Put a Plaza into play. Pass the turn. Rafine's Informant. That's fine. Does up our healing go into the yard? Goes to combat. Targets it. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Volley. Passes. Give me a gate, please. That's a redraw. That's also fine. Play Summit. I don't think I could risk tapping down. Pass. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Kill the Informant. Oh, takes his own. Oh my gosh. Oops. Yeah, that was a punt. I think we would have been fine. Yeah, I wish Moto was more clear on that stuff. Because if I would have seen that, if it would have been more clear that he was targeting him, I wouldn't have done anything and I would have just waited. But of course, play Omnath. Draw a card. Rafine's Informant. Gets rid of the Parhelion to get it back. Oh, that was a slight mistake. I don't know if he would have won this game. If I would have had that slight difference in the GUI, like, I probably would have won this game. But since it was not really clear where I thought he was targeting me, because that's like the really only logical choice. But, you know, that's the thing. All right. So, 0-3. Let's get into the next. Breeding Pool. Passes. Gate, go. Gazes. Swamp. Passes. Plaza. Cobra. Go. Get salvage. Second graveyard deck of the day. So Tulpa. Okay, so this must be Soul Flare. Sweet. Troll. Passes. Plaza. Add a green. Karn. Minus Karn. Tormod's Crypt. Cast Tormod's Crypt. Pass the turn. I hope I can respond to the swamp coming down. Goes to combat. No attacks. Untap. Play Is It Gilgate. Minus the Karn. Stonebrain. Play Stonebrain. Target him. Soul Flare. Alright. Pass the turn. Tainted Indulgence. Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. Alright. Scavengers. Eat his graveyard. Discards a card. Sure. That makes perfect sense. So he gets to get a haster. I did it too early. I mean, Karn is kind of useless at this point. Alright, so this thing has a crap ton of abilities. We have 2 gates, 3 gates, so this Gates Ablaze cannot kill enough. So we play Lotus Cobra, play Golos. We say yes, we need to grab something with white in it. We have 2 green, 2 blue, so we need the Boros. We add a green to our mana pool, play a Grazer to block, and just pass. We will hit with the Cobra, why not? Plays a Tomb, plays a Gaze, salvage, attacks, eats my Karn. Alright, prevent whatever damage you can, little Grazer. Dry is not going to help. Short, activating that. Dryad, play Cobra, go. So we need to keep a Cobra at least next turn and the Golos. Grapple, there's a Zatulpa to give it indestructible, and Death Touch. I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up right there. It does not have hexproof, but that's kind of irrelevant. Play the Gilgate, add a white, black, play a Gilgate, I guess add green, my mana pool, cast Grazer, and pass. But we're just dead. So we don't really have an answer for that. That's a triggered ability, so that doesn't really matter. It's not really a card actively bad. It's just, maybe this deck needs another graveyard hate piece. Play it, Gruul Gilgate, go. Grave, passes. Summit. That would be nice if I had blue mana. Pass the turn. Dark Slick Shores, passes. Cobra, play the Cobra. Play Plaza. So we add blue mana to our mana pool. Tap that for green. Spiral. Alright. Another land. Add blue and just pass. So no, there's no salvage. That's good. We can Karn next turn. Passes. Forest. I can't do that. I guess I can. Forest. Produce blue. Summit. And then just tap down our board. And hit you. Passes. Gates Ablaze. Play Plaza. Scoops it up. Bankbuster up. Urban down. Maybe Stonebrain. Down a root. I don't like that. Shores. Passes. Mazes in. Go. This really terrifies me. Gaze, sure. Only a 2-land hand. There's a shot that we just can't win this game. Samut and Zatulpa. Tomb, untap, leave up salvage. Makes sense. Another Cobra. So we put that on Forest. Play a Cobra. Pass the turn. Oh, uses his Gaze. Sure. Scavenger, sure. How do I get rid of that though? Oh, gives it haste. Yeah, double strike, then he gets to eat the Zatulpa. I just don't see it. Like, we would have to have like a miracle here. I mean, that is a potential avenue. How do I get rid of this? It is indestructible. I don't really have ways to exile it. Play Plaza, I guess. Add a blue. Summit. I don't really know why I'm trying, but we're gonna good try. Click OK. Pass the turn. Extinction Event would really help here, actually. The question is, do we add Extinction Event to this deck? Possibly. Maybe we cut back on some of the Karn board. For me, I like to play like 10 cardboard Karn board slots. So maybe this is too much and we should bring in like an extinction event for this BTL to actually showcase. Grapple hits me. Probably takes the troll this time. I guess it already has trample. Sure, take it to 1. Yeah, there's just nothing we could do. All right, 0-4. We came close to 2 matches. Pretty okay. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, I'm not sold that this is better than Wish board. Wish is just cheaper most of the time, and it didn't feel as clunky. We could still hit a lot of these same targets, volleys, pithing needle, stuff like that, pretty reasonably without, you know, having to play a Karn turn 4. Karn was decent against Greasefang. That's one of the few takeaways you could probably take from this deck, but I don't think any of the, maybe Lantern Lost, maybe that's the one that I was like, I wasn't sure if there's any graveyard hate that keeps getting exiled that could be a Karn tutor package, just because it was kind of bad that we were not able to pull that out. Regrettably, if I would have, the Gooby would have been better. I probably would have went 1-3, you know, because Greasefang didn't look like he had anything left over in his tank, and when he targeted himself, I mean, I just wouldn't have thought that it was himself, and I made a mistake by using the volley. And if I didn't use that mistake, if it had been like Arena where there's a clear target, I wouldn't have used it, and I would have just let him do his thing and then hit the Greasefang, probably won the game and the match. But outside of that, I felt that was pretty good, right? Because Greasefang I feel like is one of our worst matchups, just because it's so difficult to beat. Karn definitely helped in that matchup, so to bridge that gap. So I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure if I want to go Wish or Karn board. If you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comment section. I cut the Gates Colossus for an extinction event. The Gate Colossus rarely came up as a meaningful card to get, but I do like the Chariot and the Golos for the package to actually beat down the opponent. So I like that component. Outside of that, maybe if there is a cheaper Urban Evolution, I maybe want to consider it, just because it's very difficult to get up to 5 mana quick enough to actually beat a lot of the strategies in this format. So I'm not sure why I want to swap out for that. Dryad felt, we never actually was able to loop some Dryads, right? Just because of, we didn't really have a Guild Summit actively going every single game. So that hurt. Dryad to actually be fully maximized. And of course, Grazer in general, like, is so bad. Maybe this deck just needs Fable and the Mirror Breaker. Maybe that's what it is. It just needs Fable. Just to loot away these Grazers because they're bad. As a top deck, they're also bad at a lot of openers where I had to keep a 2-land hand and I put the Grazer to the bottom because Grazer has no point. So maybe Fable, cut 1 Grazer up a Fable, cut Urban Evolution up a Fable. Maybe that's the direction I want to go. But like I said, let me know all this down in the comment section. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out the door. And until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.